Shades of Vengeance presents Stiletto Unit 447 CE, a continuation of the story of the Consortium. Nora has managed to flee Katana Unit. She patched up her leg and managed to sort of crawl out of the alleyway. And you guys, of course, were on top of the nearby warehouse, and you've climbed down to meet her. And you've now regrouped.
Yeah. Okay. What happened then?
We should probably have paid a hacker. I'm just gonna throw that out there, because there was nothing on the system and they weren't impressed.
And assumed that you were a hacker.
A spy, yeah.
A spy. Okay. Well.
Plan B?
Plan B.
Did we have a plan B?
No?
No, we didn't, unfortunately.
I mean, we can always try again. I could get a new face.
No, I think they would easily recognize at that point, though.
They did do a DNA test on you, if you remember.
Yes. Probably might suspect it if you Nora, do it again. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah, and they'd recognise us, so...
Yeah, so if we try to stake it out, then who knows who could...
Relu Flissy, could you please roll me an intelligence stealth?
Oh no. So for stealth?
You won't get your chameleonic skin for that one.
Gotcha. So that is 8 dice total. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, carry on.
I mean, there isn't much else we can do unless...
No, that's true.
Get someone to go in.
Cool.
Do I roll again, or...?
No, you're good, don't worry.
No. Okay. I mean, what else we can do?
I can sit around and record with a bionic eye, and you can check computers to see who goes in.
That could work.
It'd be very boring, you know, just sitting there, watching, waiting.
You mean like they were for you for like 2 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can either do that or we can trust that they've got it in hand, which they might do.
It is a 50-50 gamble with those guys at the moment.
We could hack into their systems and check all the applicants.
No, that might be a bad idea. They will suspect something then. Get them
Which of us would
paranoid.
be able to do that?
Yeah. They would get paranoid if we tried to do that and want to actually
only if you
speed
get
up the
found.
process.
We could hack it so that they beef up their security again. Just like, you know, a false hack. You're not actually hacking it to get anything, but it makes them ramp the security up more.
But
That's actually not a terrible idea.
you think so?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a good idea, but it's not terrible.
I'll take not terrible. That's the first not terrible idea I've had in a long time.
I guess we can test the waters with that to see if the security is upper hand.
Yeah, just test out security, and if you
Yeah.
breach it, just essentially shoot a flare. Let them know. Just keep anonymous.
Okay. Would whoever is going to do that like to roll me an intelligence and computer?
Intelligence computer.
Oh.
Can I instruct?
Yes, you can. Feel free.
I mean, I do have, according to this, 4 computer.
I believe Catal instructing Relly Flissy is actually your best bet.
Yeah.
Because Nora has no computer at all.
So how many dice is that? Just the usual 8?
It'll be the intelligence and the computer plus whatever he gives you. So hang on a minute while Catal rolls and then you'll know.
Yeah. Okay.
That's 4 successes.
Okay, so you get 4 bonus dice.
Okay. So another 4 bonus dice.
Wow, I did
Do
quite
those
well.
4 count, or do I have to add 4 for it?
Add 4 to your dice pool.
You add 4 to your normal number, yeah.
Yeah. So it's 8 makes 6, 12. Only 1.
Okay, you get absolutely nowhere and then get kicked out straight away. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 successes. Yeah, it was phenomenal. Yeah, no, you kind of... It honestly, it probably wasn't good enough to actually raise a flare that their security is bad.
No.
It probably looked like some amateur hacker who was trying to get into their systems.
Yeah.
Which is an interesting coincidence, isn't it?
We could, you could try again, or we could find someone to do it.
I mean, if we tried to find somebody else to do it, then who knows what that person would do with the information.
That's true.
So I don't think that would be a reliable source of idea.
Let's face it, none of you are as smart as Lax. You wouldn't know if someone was trying to fool you. You wouldn't know if someone's a spy. Sorry, can you what?
Have we tried the username admin and the password admin?
Yes, and that's why she got kicked out so fast, because that's exactly what she tried. Would I be correct in assuming that you have concealed yourself in the area?
Yes.
Like, you're not just standing in the middle of the street?
No. We would have been like hidden away and all that.
Did you climb back on top of a warehouse to look down and watch, or did you do something else?
I think we're just in the alleyway.
Alright, but you've concealed yourself as best possible in the alleyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did like
Okay.
make sure we didn't get seen.
So, roll me a double wits, everybody.
Oh boy.
Oh, that was close. 3 successes.
Same.
And 3 ones.
Ooh. Not the same on the 3 ones. I only got 1 1.
6.
Okay, really, Flissy, you hear someone walking along the alleyway and sort of grab the other 2 and sort of pull them back into the shadows. They're on the ball enough that they realise what's coming, and you all manage to sort of conceal yourselves as sort of a tall, reasonably good-looking Eulutian walks down towards where Katana Unit's recruiting.
Can I grab him?
Sorry?
Can I grab him and pull him in?
Can we get an ID
Interrogation.
first? Like, just...
Oh yeah.
How are you going to get an ID?
Just against, like, security systems, just facial recognition sort of thing.
You probably have 10 seconds. You're gonna struggle to do that in that length of time.
My bionic eye will record it.
Yeah, and you can do it, but he'll get past you and get away. So you can either get an ID, in which case he gets past you, or you can grab him and then get an ID, but there's a risk.
It's okay, I can pretend to be a mugger.
Mug.
Go on then.
Go it.
You're gonna grab him.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll me a wits and brawl.
Who's doing this?
Wits and luck.
The person who said they were going to grab him.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it was Nora. Yeah.
And I can't use King of All Trades yet.
You can't. You've only just used it on medicine.
Well, I got 1 because obviously luck's 10, isn't it?
Okay, so you kind of sort of hop out into the alleyway and grab him from behind. He struggles for a second and then just throws you over his shoulder. You hit the ground hard and he just runs. He just legs it as fast as he can. Away, towards Katana Unit.
Yeah, leave him. Let's go. Let's just get out of here.
I'm not much of a mugger, guys. I'm more of a pickpocket.
Let's just head back for now.
He's not even looked over his shoulder. Like, he's just legged it and run into the building.
Okay. Well, at least he didn't see what happened. Well,
We
didn't
still got a
see
picture of his
him.
face, haven't we? So,
No, because you grabbed him from behind and then you were on your back and he legged it.
did we not see him coming?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah,
You have a
did
picture of
see
his
face
face.
and all that.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
So, can we try and use that picture to...
Yeah, you're probably going to have to get into Smirtios security systems or Luke Chartered Records systems to use, like, unless he has an obvious criminal record. I mean, you can then easily check, but otherwise he's just a citizen of the consortium with all the same normal rights that apply.
Yeah, and I would be looking to see if he was just a criminal, a known criminal sort of thing. I wouldn't be looking for his full back.
Okay, sure. In that case, I would say roll me an intelligence and computer.
Okay.
Is it a simple Smoogle search? Smirtios Google?
It's more
Two
like
successes.
it's more like a CRV check.
Yeah, 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay. So you do manage to get in. His name is Elumus. Eloomus. Elumus. He's about 30, so he's quite young for a Eulutian to be wearing a full-grown suit. He's just moved on to that suit. But he's also got a couple of petty criminal acts in his past. Vandalism, all on Abnoab. Sort of vandalism, petty theft, that kind of stuff. It seems that in the last 10 years he's been clean or not been caught.
Okay, yeah, I'll tell them all that, and yeah, I don't think he's much of a threat.
I think that's suspicious.
Of
Too
course
clean.
you do. No one on Abnoab who isn't a tourist is that clean. Unless they sell coffee.
I mean, maybe you went off planet for 10 years.
Oh, speaking of, Katal, you really fancy a coffee right now. Because you're addicted,
Forgot
remember?
about that.
Yeah, yeah. You
That's
actually,
crazy.
you've been feeling a bit jittery just over the last couple of hours, and you're not really sure why. But you suddenly realise that probably a coffee will fix it.
What a team.
And you did go back to the ship to do the Spriminal record check, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you can make yourself a coffee if you want.
Oh god.
So, should we hack the systems to see if there's more in his record?
I just don't trust myself with the computering right now, honestly.
Look,
And
I wouldn't
Katal's
say
busy.
he's-
Ah, coffee.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yes, I've gone and made myself a nice strong cup of joe.
Yeah, lay off the drugs, I think.
That's illegal.
That's bad. I mean, technically around this point, what else can we really do?
You can try and hack the system, and I'm sure you can do it this time. You'll get it right this time.
How many times have we done that? Have we tried to hack the system?
Right, it's only Smirtios this time. What could go wrong?
Smirtios. Uh-oh.
It's someone's knocking outside the ship. Yeah.
I guess I go to the ship door.
Okay, so there's a scanner at the ship door. You can look outside. It's designed for docking, but you can see who's in the thing. It's 2 uniformed Luke Chartered Records security guards.
Okay.
We'd like to speak with your captain, please.
Oh.
Open the door, or we will force entry. Your choice.
Who said they were going to be captain of the ship? Because I don't think we talked about that.
Well, the only competent...
You have 10 seconds to comply.
I open the door.
Oh, okay, I move away.
You move away, okay.
Yeah, I move away.
We've detected some unusual activity coming from your ship, particularly as regards unauthorized access to computer systems. This is a matter disturbing to us, as Luke Chartered Records is responsible for the behaviour of the crews of docked ships within our particular facility, and we'd like an explanation.
Okay, what sort of abnormal computer systems have you seen? 'Cause I don't know of anything.
We have noticed you attempt to penetrate criminal records of Smirtios Security. I'm just going to say out of character, what you did is not illegal, but they're acting like it is. Okay, just for some context.
I ran a background check on someone. I don't
How
see
dare
any
you?
problem.
You have access systems that you do not have any right to access. We are going to have to charge you a 5,000 credit fine. And I warn you, if you do this again, there will be severe consequences.
Can I peek over and do I recognize them?
Roll me a... Oh, let me see. You can both of you roll me an intelligence and larceny.
Intelligence larceny.
Oh, I have a point in larceny.
This is where I'd be helpful.
You can. You can.
Oh, I can as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a 3, so that's 2 successes.
One.
Ow.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, Rollo Flissy, everything's fine. Everything's normal, they're probably legit, and you're probably going to have to pay the fine, otherwise everyone's going to know you're here. And, hey, you might even get arrested. That wouldn't be good.
I'm just thinking that we don't have that much credit.
Katal, you are suspicious, and you're certain that what you did was not illegal. But you aren't 100% familiar with the laws on this world, and it's possible you broke some kind of bylaw you're unaware of. Even then, 5,000 credits is a little much to be asking for that, so you are suspicious. Nara, it's a scam. It's definitely a scam. Not only that, you've run this scam before. You know it's a scam, you've run this scam, all you have to do is put on a Luke Chartered Records uniform, which you can buy wherever you like on Abnoab, because it's the free market, and then walk up to a ship and bang on the door. Real docking bay security only contact you via the bridge of your own ship first.
I'll pass this knowledge of a scam on.
Okay. Okay, clear this up for me. What exactly, what are the terms of the law that I broke?
You are not allowed to access outside systems from within your ship, especially when those systems' access levels are restricted.
And that would come under section what of what document, so I can just verify all this?
59854329-1 of...
I pulled that up on my...
There's no such thing. He's clearly making it up as he goes along.
Like,
Of the updated docking procedures dated, and he gives you a date that was like a couple of days ago.
okay, I can't seem to find that document. Do you
Roll me a
think
double
you might-
intelligence. I mean, obviously you know it's a scam. This is actually separate. This is a different thing.
5 successes.
5 successes. Okay, so, not only do you know it's a scam, of course, but any document that came into effect after you were already docked there does not apply to you until you leave and come back. That's the way the legal system works on Abnoab. So if it really did come in 2 days ago, you've been here more than 2 days, it doesn't apply to you, so it's not relevant.
Okay, so, yeah. Well, it seems that we landed before this document came into effect, so I believe that means it doesn't apply.
No, we've changed the rules recently because people keep just staying here for days on end. You know,
Why are you panicking?
What?
Why
What?
are you
I'm not panicking. What are you talking about?
I'm twiddling my needle now.
I'm not panicking. What are you talking about? You're the one who've broken the law, and now you're threatening me. You're threatening me with a weapon. That's also an offence. That's an offence.
Is it really though?
Yes, it's a threat. That's a.
Why
Didn't
are
you
you
see?
scamming?
Didn't you see that, Bob? That was a threat. She threatened us.
Ready, Felicity? I've got this.
Okay, leave it.
How about
with
this?
you, boss?
How about this? You give me a bit of a kickback, and I won't pass you on to authorities.
Why would I pay you? You're the one who's broken the law, and then one of your crew members threatened us. You know, you're responsible for that. You're responsible for that, not us.
Yeah.
That
I
wasn't
hear you. I
technically
hear
a
you.
threat. I just like playing with my needler. Enough said.
Yeah. Threat is a very nebulous term. It could actually be classed as a threat. But like, okay, charge us.
Very well. You'll have to come with us.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Do you
No, I
have
said
any
charge us.
ID?
Okay, he
Charge
pulls
us.
out an assault rifle and points it at you. You're going to come with us.
I pull out a grenade.
I fling the needler.
You fling the needler. It's
I go
fire it.
attack him,
You
full
mean you
shot.
fire it? Okay. At that guy or at the other guy? Because they both pulled out their guns.
Boss, do you want to blow them up, or shall I just put them to sleep?
In the meantime, I'm calling security through the ship
Okay.
because I'm not at the entrance.
In fact, you're not at the entrance. You're in the cockpit. So, can you tell me what it is that you say to security? I'm just going to pause you guys for a second while Nara is calling security.
We have 2 people who are attempting this great scam. Been run many times here, I'm sure. You might recognise me. Hi. And they may have pulled some weapons out and threatening to steal money. Security to escort them away.
Roll me a charisma persuasion.
I've got to get rid of the cat first because he's on my dice.
That's a new one.
Well, I've heard of a frog in your throat before, but cat on your dice is a new one to me.
5.
Yes, we'll send someone right away. I'm sorry, this kind of scam does happen. Obviously, it's beyond our control, and we are not legally responsible for the actions of anyone who remains within our facility. I expect that security will be with you within about 5 minutes. Please delay them until then, and do not use lethal force.
Very well.
Otherwise, you will be charged.
Okay. I'll relay over my intercom. Delay them, guys. There's security on the way, apparently. And don't kill them, please.
Okay.
No lethal force.
Okay.
Okay.
Just keep them talking.
Don't make me shoot you. I will shoot you if I have to. You are a criminal, and criminals need to be eliminated.
So, how's your day today?
What?
How's your day today? I'm being honest here.
What? What? You're a criminal. You're under arrest. You've threatened us, and
Oh,
you've broken the law. So you're both coming with us right now. Come on.
No.
How about no? Because you can actually threaten us.
Sort of his hand visibly tightens on the trigger. Don't make me kill you. I will if I have to.
I've already killed 3 people today. So, don't make me repeat myself today.
Oh wow. Charisma intimidation it is.
Yeah. 2 successes.
I've got you dead to rights. You don't stand a chance. Drop your weapon, or I fire. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. He is actually going to fire. Roll me now. Relly Flissy, do you want to just stand there, or do you want to try and dodge?
Dodge.
You're gonna dodge. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Double dexterity then.
Double deck.
Katal, what about you? You see you basically you have a split second to react when he is actually pulling the trigger.
So is that 10 or is it 8?
Double dex is 10. 10.
10. Thank you.
I'm going. Like, am I in line of fire as well, or?
You are somewhat in line of fire. You're certainly at risk.
Then I'll definitely move out the way.
Double dex for you as well.
Dodge.
3 successes.
Okay.
Four successes.
Okay, you both kind of... Relly Flissy, you duck down and get round the side. Katal, you actually dive down onto the floor. And basically he deliberately fires at the top of your ship, so he's trying not to kill you. And then both of them turn and run as fast as they can.
Can I throw a grenade at them and use cook grenade to try and stun them?
Yes, you can.
Excellent.
Dexterity and explosives.
Yep.
You're going to have an... let me double check your strength. You are going to have an 8 threshold for this one.
Okay.
Because they have run away already, some distance.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
4. Right, you are going to be able to hit them both with the cooked grenade. They're both going to go, ah! And sort of duck, and sort of they are stunned. For a moment. The players were Rena as Nara Sobek, Robert as Katal, and Katie as Relly Flissy. The GM was Ed Jowett. Era the Consortium was created by Ed Jowett and is copyright Shades of Vengeance Limited, all rights reserved. Stiletto Unit's adventures are far from over, so check back next week for another episode. If you'd like to know more, please visit our website, www.shadesofvengeance.com.